All right, guys, so let's whilst we have generated our button, we can see, just say my button here, and when you drag and drop my button here, you can see it looks very beautiful, right? So to make this looks much more cooler, let's just do some little modifications here to make it look great. All right, so since we have already added these panels, we have to remove them basically. So what we're going to do is, I'm just going to take this back just like this, and I'll just take this back again just like this. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to add up I'm just going to add up a panel. Let me just undo this. Just going to add up a panel here, and this panel is going to be here. Then I just dock it to the left side of my screen, right? Good, just to the left like that here. Yep. Then I choose the back color to be the base color of this. There you go. Perfect. Then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put this here, and this dashboard is going to be here. And what I'm going to do actually is just to let me just delete this. That's going to be the dashboard. So I'm just going to bring this guy here, and I'll just push this here, send this to the back of this, and just try to keep it very cute and simple, just like this. Yeah, excellent. So I have this now, and what I'm trying to create here is I just want to remodify this because I don't want their UI to be the same thing. I don't want our UI to be the same thing as their UI. So this is what I've done so far, and I'm going to modify it for it to be, much more super. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to select my main form. So I'm just going to delete this for the meantime. Select this main form, and with the border style, all right, so I'll just select the main form, and I'll just add a panel in here. Then I just dock the panel to fail to the parent container. Then this panel, I'll just undock this. Just follow what I'm doing. Undock, just drag and drop it inside the container you have here. Now you can dock it to the top again, so it is inside the panel you have. So this guy also, this whole guy, I'll just dock it and undock it. Then I move it out, put it in here inside this panel. Now I can dock it back to the left. Yeah, we call this reskinning or restructuring. Yeah, so this panel is actually there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on the main panel. That is the main panel. So I'm just going to give it a name. Call this main panel. Good. Okay, so inside this main panel, that is where we have these button and then this, right guys? So with this main panel, I'm just going to set the border style. Instead of none, I'll just say fixed single. Perfect. So now with a fixed single, when I just start a project, you see there will be some border around it. Perfect. Now you can see the border around the design, and as you can see, it is very beautiful. So this makes our project looks much more interesting. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take this down a little. Let's just see. We'll just have to get rid of all these things later on. So this button text, I'm just going to use white and see. So white is not quite responding. Black is good, or we can use this base color to match it up with it. So let's see the font color to be the same color as we have in our base color. Then let's check the font size. Let's just make this 12. Okay, 12 is very big. Let's make it 10. Perfect. And with the text, I'm just going to say dashboard. All right. Okay, I don't want to do this, then later we you struggle yourself to do it again. So I'm just doing it along with you. this makes it looks much more interesting and very, very simple to understand. So this is it. Excellent. So I'm going to copy these guys, just copy, and I'll just paste it. So whilst I need this, I'll just delete these guys. Yep, yeah. So I'll just select this and push it up like this. Okay, then I just put another one here. Good, like that. Then one more time, like that. Okay, so I'll just send these guys to the back, send backwards. Okay, that looks great. So I have 4 of them here, and 3 will be here, right? So I'm just going to delete everything from here, but I'll just keep these 3 in mind. Just copy them, paste them, bring them right here. Excellent. Now just copy this, paste it in here, just bring this here. Excellent. Paste one more time. Excellent. And one more time. Excellent. Perfect. Okay, this makes it looks much more amazing. So let's just select everything and let's just send them to back. Excellent. So let's start it and let's see how it actually looks like. Well, actually not bad, it's quite cool, not bad at all. All right, so whilst we have this, I'll just have to put this one here, and that is going to be Go Premium, just right here, something like this, and I'm just going to say Go Premium. Excellent. There you go. So we can go ahead and then modify these colors. It actually it doesn't matter, so just go ahead and then modify the colors. So with the base color, I'm just going to use this color. So I'm just going to copy this color as my base color. Then I just come down here. Okay, so let me just click on this, come down here. So we have the orange. Orange is the bottom one, so I'm just gonna paste this. There you go. So we have this color, and I'll just keep this color too, in addition to that color that is going to replace the light green. Okay, so this is how it actually looks like, right? I don't want it to be this way, so let me just choose this color. Okay, then I just choose the 4 color to be white. Let's play along with it. Okay, so I think this cool, right? This is quite cool. So we set it down to gray, and this is to that color. So let's do that. Let's quickly do that. Gray. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. Okay, then we set this here. Perfect. Then we set the 4 color to white. Okay, let's quickly do this little modification, then we move forward. I'll just set the 4 color to white. Excellent. Then I set the top color to this, all of them. Then I set the bottom color to gray. Perfect. All is done. Excellent. So this is what we've done so far. So we just have to work along with the text, right? So let me see what we have here. Perfect. Let me just bring it somewhere here. Okay, so after the dashboard, we have the protection, and we have the privacy. Then we have the notification, and down here we have my account. Good. And after my account, we have preferences. Okay, then we have, last but not the least, help. Okay, that looks great. So I can just select all the text or everything, then I align the text to the left side. So I just go to text align. So where is this guy? Yeah, so I can set it up to this side. Oh, come on, you've got to be kidding me. Let's use this same thing. Right, so now let's see how can we work within okay, let's choose the icons as well. So that is going to be okay, and this is going to be the padlock. So we're just going to say privacy. Perfect. And this is going to be the notification, so we just say notification. Perfect. We're just gonna decrease the size in no time, don't worry. Then the account is going to be the profile. So where is it? Okay, this preferences is going to be the settings. Perfect. And this help is going to be from this guy. Perfect. Okay, so I'm just gonna select all of these, then I go down to the size. Let's make it 35. Let's just make it 30. Okay, that looks great. So let's just bring it here, push it down, just something like this, makes it looks great. Excellent. All right, let's push this here. That's good. So anytime, what I'm trying to do here is anytime we click on an arrow here, it's actually going to set it up to this level, right? So it's just going to set it up to this level, but when we decide to click it back again, then it set it up to this full screen, right? That is what basically we want to do. So yeah, just want to put this here. That's cool. Okay, so let's see how we can manage to add up some home UI design. Then we see the way forward how we can add up some cool effects to this, guys, right? So let's go to the home screen, that is the dashboard. Now let's just delete these guys. I actually have a dashboard I want us to work within, or let's say maintain. So I'm just gonna keep this guy just right way here, just like that here, and I just want to keep this very long, very long, just here. Excellent. All right, so what I'm going to do is right, let's just copy this and put it here several times. So I'm just going to go by let's go by 6 times. Yeah, so another one here, another one here. Let's just make sure we align any of them. Okay, that is great. So let's just copy this one more time, paste it, bring it down here. Or we can easily let's just make it something like 2 or something like that. Just make it something like this, just to read up a dashboard just like this. We can modify some icons in there, and it's actually going to be fine. So I'm just going to add a label, just a normal label right in here, and the font color is going to be control, and I'm just going to say for the text, I'm just going to say you are safe, just like this. And with a font size, I'm just going to set it up to 25, which of course is very small. So let's make it 35. That looks excellent. I'm really much concerned about fonts, so I'll just go to the fonts, then I choose Arial. All right, good. Let's just use Arial black. Okay, no, black is too much. Yeah, this good. Then I add another text here, then I set it font size to maybe 15 or something like that. Yeah, then what I'm going to say is I'm just going to say we are looking out for your device and data, something like this. And this color is going to be gray or silver. Let's just use silver for the color. Perfect. And we just bring this up just like that. Bring this up. So basically we need an icon. So I'm just going to go back to my Picon. Then I say I'll just say firewall, right? So say firewall. Okay, so with a firewall, I'm just going to go back to my images icon from my desktop, my project, inside my icon folder, images. Then I just drag and drop the firewall in here somewhere, right? So I'm just going to keep this firewall, just put it here. Perfect. And within this firewall, I'm just going to go here and add a picture box, just a normal picture box. Then I'll just choose the image. This is going to be loaded from the resources, so I don't want to keep this image inside the project. And I'll just say zoom. So there you go, I have this here. Okay, all right, so I'll just put this here. And what I want to do is I'll just add one more thing, like a padlock or something like that, or something like this, or a shield, or anything you want to add depending on what you want to put there for it to take the action, right? So in my case, I just want to maintain this guy. Then I'll just copy paste this for the second time, and I'll just locate it up. Then I choose it just like this. And there are some couple of informations I want to give to this, so I'll just copy this and paste this here for the first time. And I'll say enable or disable firewall. Okay, a minute guys, a minute, I'll be back. So I'm just going to set this color to black. So you just say anything, let's say enable or disable Wi-Fi. So I'm just enable or disable firewall or something like that. And you can add something, you can add anything you want to add. That looks perfect. And you put this here. So really the UI normally I normally much not concerned about the UI, because with the UI you can decide to do whatever you want to do with the UI. That looks perfect. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to add my button, one of my button here, and I'll just do this way, very big one. And I'm going to set it up to be let me just use red instead of the orange, and let's see. Okay, then let's use okay, all right, no, let's use blue. So blue, then we say okay. Then with the fore color, let's use white for the fore color. Okay, then that is going to be enable. So I'm just gonna say enable. Then I'm going to set the font size to maybe 12, something like that. Yeah, then I'll just take these out, and I'll just, oh come on, you've got to be kidding me. Let's just send it up, and I'll just copy this guy, paste it way higher, and I'll just set this to 12, since I want to make it. Then with the auto size, I'll just set the auto size to false. Then I just push it to be this way, just like this. And I would like to copy just a dummy text. You can easily, use whatever you want to use. Then you just paste it in here, right? So I'm just going to do that. Perfect. There you go. So I'm just going to say, instead of the 4 color to be silver, I'm just going to say black. Oh, come on. Okay, that looks perfect. So I have this here. I don't mind using Bitdefender. It doesn't really matter. It depends on whatever you want to do. So I can just add a link label right down here, and I can say needs recommendation. No, that is going to be something like next recommendation. Perfect. And I set the font size to 12 something, some kind of, yeah. All right, now the UI is getting better for the home page. That looks perfect. So I'm just going to add 4 guys here. One is going to be quick scan, that is going to be here, that is going to be quick scan. So I'm just going to copy this guy, just copy this, paste it here, set the 4 color to black, and I'm just going to say quick scan. Perfect. Then I set the boldness to true. Excellent. Then I set the size to maybe 20. I think 20 is very big, so let's make it maybe 15. Excellent. Then I'll just keep this just like this, and I'll just keep another one here, and that is going to be system scan. Okay, so I have the system scan, and I will add another one, and that is actually going to be let me just align them here just like this, and this is going to be vulnerability scan, right? So vulnerability scan, right? Yeah, there you go. Excellent. So I will add another one just right here, and that is going to be VPN. So yeah, I'm just going to say VPN because we have a VPN system in there, so we're just going to do that function as well, VPN. And I would simply just say maybe check for updates or anything like that. Let's say maybe let's say add a quick action. You can add action. Yeah, let's say you can add action here. All right, then we set this 4 color to gray. Okay, excellent. So we just have to go back to the Picon, and we say scan. Okay, so I need let me choose this guy. So instead of the color, let me just choose this color. Okay, I think black is cool. This color is good. So I'm just going to go back to the icons I have, then I choose this guy here. Good. So I'll just have to add one of these buttons here, just like this. Excellent. Just choose import because we're not going to work on that. So just like this. So I'm just going to copy paste this here, since I want to make this looks much more super. Vulnerabilities is going to be here, and the VPN is going to be here. then add action also gonna be here, right? So with the system scan, I'll say PC, right? Then I use this guy instead, so I'll just go in there, pick that guy, there you go, that is it. And vulnerabilities, I'll just say virus, just search for virus here, virus, there you go. Then I just put it here. All right, so let's just fix that as well. So virus, perfect. And we go in for the VPN. So VPN, just any of the VPN is actually gonna work. So I'll just say VPN, let's just use this guy for educational purpose sake. Then let's just use that guy, perfect. Then this is action. So with the action, I'm just going to use a gray color, something like this. So you say add, and that is going to be plus, so I just need a plus sign, just like this guy. And I'll just have to load it up as well. Perfect. Where is it? Okay, that looks great. Okay, so whilst we are done here, we can easily rebuild our solution and everything will be good, right? So you just have to go to projects, build, then you say rebuild solution, and that is actually going to build a solution from the bottom here. Just make sure you have a successful build, that's all. Then you just have to go back to the dashboard, that is the form 1, and you just say yeah, so that is a CTL dashboard. Just drag and drop it here, there you go, perfect, job done, excellent. So let's quickly start our project and let's see how it actually looks like. Okay, so this is what we have here, and it's really cool, right? Antivirus software is really about to work perfectly fine. So if you think you want to do some little bit of adjustment, you can do that. So let's see if we can do some little bit of adjustments. Let's see what we can do. Okay, and also I would like to set a back color of this to a different color if this is being selected, or if you have anything in mind, you can do that. But basically I just want to go back to the dashboard and try to work along with it. So just increase this a little, okay, excellent. So this is quite good. So I'm just going to push this here, and I'll just put this here, push this here. That is perfect. So just center everything. All right, that's cool. Okay, so just rebuild it again and it is done. That looks great now. So let's go back to the form 1. It is not there, so just delete it and just bring it back. All right, perfect. Okay, so now we can check and see if when we add up a color to this, how is it going to respond, right? Or when we just set a color to this with the enable color, what color do you prefer we use? So let's say we want to use this color as the active color, or we use any color as the active color. This is orange and light green, so we can say 1 is actually going to be orange, and this is going to be light green. Okay, so I can even prefer to use the gray color. The gray color is kind of cool, so that is going to be the selected color for this, and I can easily set the back color of this guy to be orange, right? Set the back color of this to be orange, just like this, or you can just say black. Yeah, black can be cool, or I mean, you can use any color you want to use. You can say gray. Yeah, or any color you want to choose as in how you want it to be. So you can say dark orange. Yeah, dark orange won't be bad at all. So you can just say dark orange, then you check it out to see how the UI actually looks like now, and you can see it looks great now. So take your time and go through and do your own little modifications and all that, and make sure your project is quite interesting and very, very beautiful as well. All right, so we have this. We can add the action to this as well, but I think we have this. We are good to go. Okay, what again? Let's just code the close button and let's see the way forward. Yes, let's just code the close button, then let's end for this lesson. So with a close button, basically is very simple. We will just say close, or we can just say application.exit, right? Just like this. And with the minimize, we just gonna say me.windows state equals to forms.windows state.minimize, just like this, and that's all. Okay, so we have this, and when you click on this, it is being minimized. There you go. But when you click on this, it is closed. That looks perfect and a good job done. All right, so on our next lesson, we're going to see how we can customize this close button. So when I click on this, there will be a pop-up and it will ask, do you really want to quit this, or do you really want to maintain this? Then we move forward, right? So catch up on our next lesson and let's take it from there. Until then, have a nice day, and Ikesoft Original, I am out.